Well, hey everyone, it's Karynjean and welcome back to the channel. As you can see, we are picking up where we left off, more or less. I've decided to redo this, the sewing in of the signature to have the knot on the outside, and this is actually the second attempt I'm doing it. The first attempt the first attempt I made was with the same orange twine that I used before, and it was a problem with it fraying because I'm trying to get these buttons. You see these here buttons? Which I just picked up. They were on the shelf on the other side of the room. So, there. And I just couldn't get the buttons to do what I wanted them to do because of that twine. So there, and let's put another one up if I can. I hope you're all doing well. It is the Thursday of Christmas week, and as I mentioned in my last video, whoops, nope, it's still there. As I mentioned in my last video, I wasn't feeling well. My daughter and her family came over on Christmas Eve. You know, we had a nice relaxing afternoon. And I just, since then, I really wasn't feeling well. The biggest issue for me was I was napping during the day. I had such fatigue. And for me to nap during the day is a huge, huge thing because I just can't fall asleep during the day. I just can't. I never could. And I was napping during the day, and I had this brain fog where I couldn't concentrate on anything and some other things going on. I'm feeling much better today. It's only been a few days. I'm going to say it's not COVID. Pretty sure it's not COVID, although I did order the at-home COVID things to be delivered. So I don't know. They'll probably take a few days for them to get here. I think the post office delivers them. So what color do we want? I think these are the same buttons, but let's just do these. Dangly buttons. Like so. I'm just going to knot it, I don't know, somewhere. And these buttons are very bright. And I'm choosing the small ones because it's a small little journal. It's a tiny little journal. And you know what? I know I have. See, even this wants to unravel. I know I have even smaller buttons than that. Over there on my pegboard across the other side of the room, I have 5 different containers of buttons. They came in packs at Joann's. I got them on sale a couple years ago. They're like craft buttons, but they're color-coded. So I have like magenta, blue, green, like a limey green, and a purple. And I'll just leave those like that for now. And I know they come in, there's lots of different size buttons there. And they're also like micro beads and stuff in there, I think. So anyway, as you can see, perhaps you can see I still have the cathedral window stuff we were doing here on the desk. So what we're supposed to be doing is our little journal in a day or two. It is a little journal. So this is how I keep my needles. These are mostly cross-stitch needles, different size, and sewing needles, and I just keep them in this square of cross-stitch fabric. I roll it up because I stick it over here in my scrapbook.com round rotary whatever thingamabobber. Okay, so let's see. Let's see if these are sewn in okay. Okay. No, we'll leave those for now. So what are we going to do with this? I don't know what we're going to do with this. We can doodle. We can collage. We can actually use this for Junk Journal January. There's enough pages in here. There's 40 pages. Well, let's go back to 38 pages because one of them are this fabric here. But even so, we could use this for a Junk Journal January, which might make sense as opposed to this bigger thing we were going to use over here that I was making that we could use for something else. As everything falls down around me. Well, that's a decision. That's a decision we have to make. Are we going to use it for Junk Journal January? I think I already, let me pull out the Junk Journal January base. Yeah, I already put this in here. I realize I put that upside down. I could print this out again and flip it around. Or I could just do it this way. Do it that way. Which is what I think. Yeah, that way. There. There we're doing. All right, so that we're going to keep that as Junk Journal January then. Okay. Well, I pulled these out too, because I think these will be fine for these little fabric and tissue paper pockets. I'll also give them some stability, excuse me. We might want to cut them down a little bit, huh? Where's the other one? There it is. We might want to cut it down. Do we want to cut them down? Do we want them sticking out so far? It's hard to get. It's hard for me to get it in there. There. Do it that way. Those are sticking out. Well, we can let them stick out. I don't care. And what we could do on one of them, what do we have here? We have these, and I think they have double-sided adhesive on them. They do. Let's see what we have. Sorting them by, there's a couple of purple ones there. That one totally doesn't go. 2 of these, okay. Pull those out. So we have, 3 of those. 4 of these, 4 of these, 3 of these, and 2 of these. So let's make 2 separate piles, like so, and like so. And those are extras. Okay. And I'm just going to smack this one right smack dab in the middle here. Or I'm eyeballing, excuse me, eyeballing. Yes, my eyes are boiling. Eyeballing the middle on that one. And then I should have lowered it a little bit. No worries. No worries. We can do, oh, but there's only one of those. Let's see what we got. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna put this one down here. Looks a little bit crooked. Yep, definitely looks crooked. Put that one there. Opens up that space, but then this one here, that space is not gonna, am I gonna be able to pull them up without making too much of a mess? We shall see. Okay. And then I'll just butt it up here, like so. This one needs to come out. Oop. This one I'm making a mess with. Good thing I have an extra. Let's see. It's that scrapbook.com adhesive, my friends. Scrapbook.com adhesive. We put this one here. Put this one here. Nope, 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 nope. I think I was going to put it here, right? Because I was going to do this. Yeah, I was going to do it here, I think. And then do these guys opposite. Do those opposite, whatever. Oh, well, let's keep that purple in. Get in there. Oh, and I just had an idea. Just had an idea. I was thinking, where are my circles? I have my circles right here. Which, or not. And hold the phone. Let's trim these here. Ugh. What do we have here? Oh. Where this needs more glue. The paper separated from the backing. There we go. And this one, we'll move it up a little bit. We'll put it there. And this one. Hold on a second. I think we'll switch it up this way. Here's where the hole was. And I'm trying to see if I could just get that excess adhesive away. Okay. Put you there. And we'll put you down here. Feels like I might have overlapped it a little bit there. Put you here. Yellow the yellow disappears, doesn't it? But that's okay. We're going to fix it because we're going to outline it. We're going to outline them. Oh, I hear my belly making rumblies. Rumblies in my tumbly, which is kind of odd. Do it this way. Come on. There. Okay. Now we're going to snip off the bits once I get that covered that are hanging off the edge. Like so. Ugh. And I'm wondering, all right, so what we're going to do now, this is very sloppy, is I was going to say take the silver. You know how I like the silver better than the black, but I don't think, because that you're barely seeing this as it is, I don't think the silver is the correct one. I think the black is going to be the better one to put there. Although, hold the phone, we can instead use stickles. Oh, wouldn't stickles be nice? Blue stickles. We're going to use blue stickles. Okay. All right, I'm going to do this, and then I'll be back to show you what it looks like. Oh, and this is called sea glass. I didn't know if these had, I just go by the color, and hibiscus. Those are those those stickles that I have. Okay, now I'm going to put them by the sewing machine. I'm trying to see what's in there, and I'm just making a mess as things go flying. All right. That's sticker paper. Maybe we could use that. Oh, this needs to go. Oh, more sticker paper. What do we have in here? Anything fun that we can use? I'm going to take those out. Oh, look here. These are 2 tiny ones. 3 tiny ones. They're glossy on both sides. I'm not quite sure how good of a journaling card they would be. Here we have a small piece of this, which I turned into washi tape. We could take that out. This is washi tape. This is from the paper bag, and that is from the tissue paper. I don't know. That's iron-on. Take it out anyway. We could glue it down. Ugh. There we go. All right. Oh, here's some birds. Homemade bird stencil. Okay, so yeah, we're going to do something there. Don't know what. Night of the Tiger. Something needs to be done there. I don't know what. This here is just kind of running into each other, but we can put a small journaling card in there, and then that'll be fine. And I'm actually thinking this is too wide, but if we do this, hold on a second. There, and we could do something with that. Okay, and what do we have here? Not quite long enough. Here we go. Do I have a little paper clip? I do. Let me just get one out. There. Okay. Here we go. We're going to do it there to there. And I use my fingernail against it, kind of like curling ribbon, to curl it a little bit and to get the backing to release. Usually it works nicely. Let's see if I can get it. Come on, come on, come on. See, I have nails. I haven't cut my nails in about a week or so. My nails grow very quickly. And I'm thinking that's an indicator of how healthy I am. I have healthy nails. I don't know. Of course, this is not releasing. I'm going to have to peer over the top of my glasses so I can see what the heck I'm doing here. Peering over the top of my glasses. Come on, hello, hello. Dagnabbit, come on, you. Seriously? Seriously. It's like, yeah, lady. That's what you get for bragging. Let's try this torn edge down here. I know I can get out my pokey tool, but sometimes on something like this where it's tissue paper, I'm not quite sure. There we go. I'm going to say I warmed it up with my fingernail. It's very delicate tissue paper, which is folding on itself and making a mess like so, and like so, and like so. Yep, you made a mess. It's not straight, it's bumpy, and all the things. All the things. Coming off the edge a little bit here. Whatever. And of course, these are not my glue scissors. I shouldn't have been doing that with this. Just another day in the life of whatever. Okay, so, oh, here we go. So what we can do here is Night of the Tiger. It says tiger, but we are going to do our birds. Let me see if I can have a bit of a mess over here. Tumbled glass. Tumbled glass. Trying hard not to get it over the edge. Right there. And there. birds, and we can even follow it up with one of our birds. Birds. Oh, I don't know if I think I might have cut more out recently. Then again, maybe not. Wax pencil. I have tried all the different types of things for grabby things, right? All the jewel pickers and stuff like that. Spent lots of money on them. Wax pencils, they come, I don't know, 10 to 12 in a pack for a couple of dollars. This is the way to go, folks. They're good grabbers. Very good grabbers. And like so. Then I'm going to take my bit of paper towel. Bingo. And what we're going to do, whoops, it stuck to my shirt as opposed to going into the garbage where it was supposed to go. We're going to also, that one's stuck. I'm just putting a little bit there to put there. And I'm trying to keep the glue covered, although it's doing very well. Okay. We could put that there, and we could put something on top of it. Or we could put it on the cover with one of our wax seals and a ribbon. Ooh, we can do that. What do you think? Maybe. Okay, Night of the Tiger. This is, well, it's all kind of thin paper. Well, you know what we could do here? Let's grab a bird, people. Let's grab a bird. Birds seem to be the theme. Well, I guess that's the way it wants to go. Now, to me, these are, again, I call them my Jonathans. Jonathan Livingston Seagull, book from the 70s, I think the late 70s, 1977, I want to say, but I could be incorrect. Richard Bach made a big impact on me and my family. Love the story. Don't know if there's any ink left on this. A little bit. Okay, now this is thin paper too. It's going to need to be. Now we have this that we used. We cut off. Oh, would need to be trimmed down. Need to be trimmed down. Let's take a look here. It would still need to be trimmed down. Granny Smith apple. Cool. Cool. All right, so I'm going to trim it down. Right here, I have my paper trimmer, obviously. Taken, I don't know, perhaps a bigger hunk than necessary off of it. We can put it there. Yeah. This, again, is fabric, but we can put it here, glue it down there. Why not? Oh, the backing's already off of it. For this, we will need a dab of Fabrifix. Ooh. There. Ah, get off my fingers, get off my fingers. So, Fabrifix. There we go. Fabrifix and forget it, right? Or something like that. I don't know. I have no idea. This is that extra little piece from that book page that I used to do that. So we can do something with this here. We can get off me. What is this on the back of? It's not on the back of that. On the back of this, we can make a bit of a pocket there. So I'm actually going to cut it. Where did I fold it? I folded it there. I'm going to cut it right here. And we're going to take out our mini scoreboard. Just a tiny little, and we're going to score just a tiny little bit. Just a tiny little bit. So, well, 1/4 of an inch. Quarter of an inch or thereabouts, perfectly fine. 1/4 of an inch. And we'll fix that right there as well. So we're going to turn that up. That one's bigger than 1/4 of an inch. That's okay. Trim those in, right? Yes, we're going to trim it down a little bit too. Trim it down a little bit there. Gonna trim it down a little bit there. And let's see how we did. There we go. Okie dokie. I think I said it before, but I need to put more glue in this little bottle here. So we have a gusseted little gusseted pocket there. Okay, lovely, lovely. Now, oh, we're gonna have to cover this with something. Here we go. Oh, look at that. Look at that match. Isn't that fabulosity? Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to use glue stick. Well, I'm going to do a couple of different things. I am going to put glue stick on this, but it's a glossy surface, so I'm actually not sure if glue stick is going to work on it, truth be told. So if glue stick will have the stick that we need. And then I'm going to go around the, yeah, see, now to put glue, I don't know if it's going to work. All right, I was going to use that, but it seems to be sliding off. Okay, get that there, get that there. Going to trim this in just a little bit. Oh, I should use the trimmer. It already went crooked. This is why I didn't bring the trimmer over, friends, because there's a mess. Everything's a mess. This is what it looks like though, right? When we are, let me see if I could do this with the scissors. Creating with reckless abandon, as Pam at the Paper Outpost would say. This is reckless abandon, all right. A very, very, what do they say about cluttered desks? I don't know. All right, we're gonna have to figure that out. All right, I'm gonna put it there, put that there, kind of hold it in place there. To trim away. Did it work? There it is. It's almost time to flip that. All right, let's see what we got. I should be able to do this with the scissors, right? Because the thing is right there. The edge is right there. Now, this right here, I'm going to do a dab of wet glue. And because I'm having trouble, because there's not enough glue in there, here we go. Okay. 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 Now what were we doing? All right, so that the small glue bottle is fixed. This has backing to it. Gonna actually, sorry, I'm over here on the trimmer, I know. The desktop is just too much of a mess. To smooth out that crooked edge. There we go. And I just had an idea of what we could do with that. That, we could use yellow. Do we want to use yellow with it? Okay, we'll use yellow with it. Oh, we're gonna dangle it on. This is the wax thread. I got it on Amazon, and it's sold as what is it sold as? Leather making thread. You know, for like shoes and stuff. Cobbler's thread. I don't know. Just look for wax thread, and that'll come up. Now, we could just glue. Is this where I just glued it or not? Or did I glue the other corner? We could just glue the buttons down, but then that would create a bump. That I don't want. If we do this little dangly, see if I can, there. If we can get them to dangle a little, then you can move them out of the way. Okay, so how are we going to do this, though? How are we going to do it? What are we going to do? I don't know. I don't know is the issue. I don't know. And we do that, and we do that. Oh, this is what we can do, I think. If we do one on one side, we're going to have to make the thing shorter and the other on the other side. have them dangle. Ugh. Like so. So this is going to be down like this. We want it like this. The yellow one should probably be in the front. Although, does it matter? Probably not. Because they're going to twist anyway. Oh, no, I meant to do it across. Like so. Like so. Well, I wonder if we actually... Now I'm wondering if I actually do the crisscross on it. Problem is I can't see what I'm doing. I can't see what I'm doing, friends. I know you probably can't see either. My hands are getting in the way. Oh, it's through. Okay, it's through. And this one. Let's see if we can get this one to do the same thing. Don't. And it's a bit of a, it's not very sunny today, truth be told. We're having horrible, horrible rain. Actually, we're not having, there's a horrible weather system, just say, here in the United States. And I should probably call and check on my sister, because up in Maine, they've been just having nothing but floods upon floods upon floods. And, all right, let's see if we can tie it off. Might be sausage fingers, friends. Sausage fingers. Wrap it once, wrap it twice. Nope, that's not a wrap twice, that's a wrap twice. Okay. There, done. Now for you, friend. Let's get you... wrap it once. Thank you. Wrap it twice. Thank you. Pull you down this way. Okay. And snip. And snip. Not quite sure. Not quite sure what I'm going for here. Maybe if we can then just, I don't know. Do you think we can do this? Is there enough room to do this? Maybe. There. Actually, after I've done all that, I realized that I could have done that and then just had the string, right, like this, and done the loop and loop it through and had to pull it through a loop as opposed to doing the knot like that. Oh, well. We could do that over again, too, but we'll see. We'll see. But there we go. And... there. Oh my gracious goodness. Oh, let's put you away. For the time being, anyway. I have a feeling we'll be pulling you back out again. Okay, what else do we want? What else? So like this here, we did this. This is collage work and stuff. This is just a, we could do a pocket. We could do, we could do a vellum pocket. Where's my... I might have right there. I don't know if that's vellum or tracing paper. It feels like it could be vellum. Yes, it feels like it could be vellum. I'm going to cut that like that. There. We will use double-sided adhesive. I'll actually use this skinny 1/8 of an inch double-sided adhesive. Hold on. There. At least I can see. Make sure I'm putting it on the correct side. See where it is. Okay. And now this obviously was, I used, I think, in one of those books, and I ripped it out because whatever. All right, you can be moved aside. Okay. There. Put that there as a marker, just as a marker. Now this is newspaper. The print, it's kind of like a newspaper. I don't know how old it is. I don't know how well it'll last. We have this little scrap. Has a little, you see, it has the little edging there, which I don't know. Figure out something to do with it. Seems to be down okay. Okay, what else are we going to do? We're going to yeah, it has double-sided adhesive on it. We could put it there, or we can put it right there. Give it a little of pushback color. This is lovely for something. Now, the question is, do we want to use any of this for journaling in? I mean, I don't know. I think it'll just be a little interactive journal. Let's have a little fun with it. What else are we going to do? What else are we going to do? This, I believe, is old paper. Obviously not the right thing to be. Tumbled gloss. Tumbled gloss. Where are you? Where are you? There you are. And I guess my rule of thumb here is if I have to think about it too long, then that's not what I'm doing, right? This is just going to be create on instinct or something like that. I don't know. Cut through some of that darkness right there. All right. Now does this have, this has backing on it. See this little bit here. That little bit there. It's like when you put stickers on your sliding glass doors so people don't walk into them. Right? Right. So right, so right, so right. And you know what I want to do is I want to outline that with stickles. We can fold this. Now this is a 1-inch square. Supposedly it's a 1-inch square. Supposedly. It's a 1-inch square. Trim it down there. And trim it down there. Okay. And peel off the backing. Now, yes, supposedly. There. Close-fisted. For some reason, I thought that said classified or closeted-fied, or I don't know. I was taking closeted and classified and mushing them all together. I have no idea why. No idea why. Close-minded. Ooh. Close-minded. Not a good thing. Not a good thing. Let's see what we got. We pulled these out. Glossy on one side. Look, we could cut those out. And non-glossy on the other side. Okay, have to figure out what we want to do with those. Oh, there goes the dog. Starting up again. People, start your engines. Maybe instead of, let's take a look at this. Yeah, maybe we could just do this. This is more or less the same color as the stickles, except it's just a, it's a Mr. Pen non-bleed, and I use them for journaling in my Bible, in my one Bible that I have bought specifically for journaling in, like so. Now, I'm also looking at the Night of the Tiger and looking at my highlighters. These are, again, Mr. Pen. It's like this. It's a highlighter, but it's like a wax pencil. Look at that. I don't think I want to test that out there. Here we go. Like, see, it's like a wax pencil. Nope, we're not going to use that though. Okay. Okay, we're going to wait for those. Let's see how dry these are. Okay, well, these aren't quite yet dry, so we'll be back for the next installment of this video once they are. In the meantime, let your imagination fly. Thanks for stopping by, and I'll see you soon.